Thank you for tuning in to Hollywood Movie Talk. My name is Zachary. We got another movie we're going to talk about very quickly called Night Teeth. A funny name for a movie, but I like the movie. It's on Netflix. It's called Night Teeth, like your teeth. Night Teeth. Yeah, I like the name. This is going to be a spoiler review. So, if you haven't seen the movie on Netflix, you will be spoiled. It's been out on Netflix since October the 20th, 2021, this year. And yeah. So, spoiler review for Night Teeth. Now, Night Teeth take place in the modern day. Basically, it's a Netflix vampire movie, but with a nice slick edge to it. So, I like it. I give it a B plus. You know, they came out with mixed reviews, but if y'all want something to watch on Netflix that's, fun, sexy, then definitely pick Night Teeth. It's not scary. Yeah. Well, maybe to some people, but it's not really scary. So, this is American vampire, horror film. More like a thriller than anything else. So, so we got the characters Benny, Joe, Blair, and Jay, Victor. Them all the main characters. So basically, there are two types of class in this movie called vampires and humans. Where the humans made a deal, kind of like a treaty with the vampires that, hey, vampires cannot bite humans unless they give them permission. Vampires cannot go into Boyd Heights unless they have permission from the humans. So it's more like a political, between both of them. Both organs, both creatures. Well, humans not a creature, but between two species, shall I say, humans and the vampires. So this is a different take on vampires than we have ever seen before. I believe so. Because most of the vampires in Hollywood that we have seen, they don't give permission. They don't ask for permission. They just go kill humans and suck their blood. This movie, Night Teeth, is more, I guess, more realistic if vampires were truly real. So basically, Victor is a wealthy vampire kingpin, basically. However, he got so many humans' blood in his home, just drawing their blood out. And he drank it. That's how they stay alive. Jay, he fight vampires that, break the truce that they have, the treaty that they have. But for thousand years, vampires have been coexisting peacefully with humans. They never have a problem until Victor kidnapped Jay's girlfriend, breaking the truce with Jay and the Boyd Heights. So that's what's going on. So Jay upset because obviously his girlfriend been kidnapped by Victor and the vampires, and the reason for Victor doing that, Victor is tired of bowing down to humans. I'm a vampire, dude. Why the hell I gotta listen to a human? The only thing y'all can do is shoot me and that still don't kill vampires. You got to burn them at the stake or stab a knife through their heart. So Victor treat humans like you're not on our team. You're nowhere near our competition. So why we have to bow down to you? Basically, he didn't say that in the movie, but basically that's what he's saying. So he broke the treaty, the truce that they had between Boyle Heights and the vampires, and they had this truce for thousands of years. He broke it by kidnapping Jay's girlfriend, and also Victor go around killing the other vampires. Most the vampires just like the mafia in this movie. Victor is the kingpin, but he also had other vampires in L.A. nightclubs that control a district. Another vampire that's a lord control another district. So Victor has his two girls, Blair and Joe, to go around and kill each other vampire king, so there won't be no competition. Kind of like what Hitler did with the Nazi Party. He took out the Democratic Party. He took out the Communist Party as only one party, the Nazi Party, so he could be dictator. Basically, that was Victor is doing on a much greater scale. Take out all the competition of the other vampires, and there would be only one kingpin, one supreme leader, and that's Victor. And he would kill all the other humans, or enslave the humans properly. He probably would kill all them, enslave them, and turn some into vampires. So that's the whole goal of Victor. Well, Jay, he don't know this. He just know that Victor kidnapped his girlfriend, so he out revenge to kill Victor, not knowing that Victor have a plan to take over the base of the world, if you want to call it that. Yeah. So here go Benny. Benny is Jay brother. They're brothers, but Benny is a cool kid. He go to college. He's studying economics to try to better himself. And his brother is a limousine driver, a chauffeur, and a chauffeur, and Jay, driving a nice, I believe a Cadillac Escalade or something like that, but very nice, top of the line. And Benny wanted to earn a little money, so Jay basically told Benny, "Hey, listen, if you're gonna drive this, this limousine, basically, you gotta let them know that you're Jay. Don't tell them that you're Benny, because you're not supposed to be driving this, and don't put a scratch on this car, on this Cadillac, SUV. Don't put a scratch on it. It might have been something else, but I believe it's Cadillac." So. Jay trusted his little brother, Benny. Benny young, so he wanted to make sure that, he felt bad. Benny asked him, "What are you doing with that knife?" And, that gun, so he kind of yelled at Benny, made Benny feel bad. So, so he felt sorry for Benny, so I guess he said, "Little brother, go ahead and drive. We got two clients. They're going to call you, Blair and Joe." So Benny, a young college student, pick up these two young, beautiful women. Oh my gosh, beautiful women, Joe and Blair. Well, Joe is a psychotic vampire. She don't care about nothing, and of course that's Victor, girlfriend. So she's gonna do everything Victor says. So basically, Benny, the chauffeur, he taking Joe and Blair to all these nightclubs to assassinate the leaders of the districts and to drink some blood and one of that. So Benny find out because he was nosy. He looked in the back seat, saw a bag, saw a cell phone ringing. That's weird. Victor, he didn't know who Victor was, but things was just weird. And he was trying to be professional, but being a young man like he is, two beautiful females in the back seat, you know, you know, flirting around with him and you know, beating around the bush about sexual things can make a young guy a little interested in some of them. And he never had a girlfriend before, because grandma said that later on down the line. So, you're pretty excited to see these beautiful females. Every vampire movie have beautiful females. Do you know? Did y'all notice that? So, Benny looked in the back seat of the SUV, whatever you want to call it, and he seen his bag. He opened up the bag, all this money. Now this is going to play a big part at the end. Now, he saw this blood. He knows something was wrong, so he threw the money back in the back seat and zipped up. Saw a cop patrolling in the garage. Got scared, left the SUV, and went into the hotel where the girls was, Blair and Joe. That's how he found they were vampires, because he was able to get upstairs because he had his ring that either Blair or Joey dropped when they went to the previous nightclub, whatever, same thing. So when he first went to the hotel, they was going to kick him out. And then, he said, I got this little ring right here. And they said, okay, well, you good to go. She knew what that meant. And they had a nerve to say, when he was drank responsibly, like he drank alcohol, but she thought he was a vampire. She talking about blood. So that's how he found out that Blair and Joe was vampires. They was sucking on a guy's blood willingly, and then accidentally killed one of the guys. And you could tell just Joe don't care. She went ahead and just bite his whole neck off, almost suck all the blood out of that. So we can tell that the truth was Joe already know the truth was going to break. That was the whole plan. That's why they kidnapped Jay's girlfriend from the beginning, because they wanted the truth to break. So that's how you find out they was vampires. So basically, it's a good movie. At the end, during the end, Blair kind of fell in love with Benny, kissing, and I thought they made a great couple. She fell in love with him. Now, surprisingly, Blair was a human. Joe turned Blair out. Well, I mean, not turned out. She made Blair a vampire. And you could tell that, Blair kind of is cool, kind of in a way, but she kind of misses being human too. So she can relate to the humans a lot more. And love ultimately saved Jay and Benny, because Blair fell in love with Benny and the whole family, grandma, all that. Benny, took Blair and Joe to his home because they were scared, because Jay and the boy Heights was coming after them, all the vampires, to kill them. And they had this big scene, which I love in the nightclub, the fights and the shooting, and that was good action sequence. So they went to Benny home, and that's when they started getting a little romantic with Blair. Now Blair is unaware that Joe, her partner, is going to kill Benny and the grandma and whoever else get in their goddamn way. She didn't know that until later on. She's like, why do you gotta do this? He saved us. And Benny saved the girls, Blair and Joe in the nightclubs, because Blair and Joe was going to assassinate one of the lords, and the guy knew they was coming. He knew they was coming, and it wasn't for Benny. they were never made out alive. You know. So that shows you that Joe really don't care about humans. She never did, and never, well, she did now, but and never will. You know. So the movie is a good movie. At the end, um, Jay confronted Victor, shot him in the head, and oh, that was just gross. The bullet went right to his head and closed back again. Oh, you can't kill me. I'm a vampire. And then placed Jay inside a glass thing and start sucking his blood. So Benny actually came to the rescue, but with Blair help. I like the scene that in the beginning, Jay told his brother Benny that, hey, this Cadillac can crank up by itself. It can start by itself. So he used that to beat one of the Victor, because when Victor was about to get ready to do the kill blow, he pressed that click, had a brick on the glass, on the gas pedal, a little cement, and once he click it, it was all over. Oh yeah, it was all over. So then the sun was coming up, and the SUV went right into that nice home, mansion, poof, and all that sunlight came in, and it killed Joe. Now Victor was out in the dark, but thanks to Jay that actually pushed him into the light, he was dead. That's the only way they could have killed Victor anyway. Now the ending explained is that Benny did get bitten by Victor. Benny did get bitten. I mean, a deep, and he was dying. The only way to save him, Blair had to turn Benny into a vampire. He sucked her blood. Next thing you know, he woke up in his own home. And the moral to the story is that Jay was going to kill all the vampires. And at the end, his brother turned into a vampire. But I believe he's going to be a good one, but it's hard to control. It's hard to control the urge to want to drink blood for humans. And this whole movie about urges, controlling yourself with beautiful women and being professional and not going to the nitty gritty and having sex. That was the movie portraying all along when the girl was tempting him. What will you do if this was your last day? What type of women do you like? Just a setup. He didn't go for it. A young guy like him, he didn't go for it. And then him and Blair became lovers. So the ending explained is that he's a vampire, and that at the nightclub he ran across, I guess, some friends from school that was kind of making fun of him a little bit, and he saw them at the end coming from school, the university library, and his girlfriend Blair pulled up in a nice car to pick him up. He got in there, put his shades on. He asked the two Looney Tunes that was making fun of him, well, you can't get a beautiful girl, all that kind of shit. He said, hey, you want to ride? So, we could interpret that in a lot of ways. Do you want to ride? I don't think that Benny was going to kill him or drink their blood, because that's not how he was raised. His brother did tell him at the end, remember where you come from. So I don't think the movie is trying to apply that, in my opinion, that he was going to kill them people. Because he could have did it in the library. And he's not like that. But it was a nice twist to it. Do you want to ride? We'll give you a ride. Show you some nice stuff. Scare you a little bit, but we're not going to kill you. This is a fun movie. I really did enjoy the movie. Night Teeth. It's on Netflix, guys. Y'all need to check it out. I think y'all love it. You know. So I just love describing movies. It's a small plot. I love that. Small setting. I love that. Nice team. College, high school. I like that type of shit. Yeah. So he had self-control, but there was some beautiful hot women. All vampires have hot ladies. I mean, woohoo! That's good. I want to jump on before Halloween and, let you know what I watch on Netflix. And so y'all go ahead and check out Night Teeth. It's on Netflix. You'll love it. People are talking about it, so. And I probably won't hear from y'all before Halloween, so I do want to tell y'all happy Halloween. Okay? And I might have some candies and stuff like that. Y'all want to knock on my door. Just don't knock on my door after 11 p.m. Just don't do that, okay? Please. It scares. Scary out here. I'm a scary person. You don't want to give me a heart attack now, okay? So don't do that, But y'all have fun. Be safe out there. Have self-control, like the movie was applying to. So, and I will talk to y'all next week sometime. And y'all have a happy Halloween. And remember, you can make a difference.